Welcome, everyone, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, home of the Stanford Cardinal, where so many legendary players have built their legacies here over the decades. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking to throw. It's Thomas. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Moss. Throws it to the right. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The pass ball is incomplete. We tried to extend the play, but nobody open. 2nd down play coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Stanford now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This one is right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Return to pick six. Touchdown, Cardinal. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. And he's tackled after the catch. NC State comes to the line quickly. Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, NC State. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And here's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. Touchdown, Stanford. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. An empty backfield on second and short. Looking downfield, it's Thomas. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Cardinal. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. They'll run it here. Breaks free. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Thomas. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Back to throw again. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Might have to try the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Looking to throw. It's Moss. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Short pass finds the tight end. He stopped, and he gets a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Moss. Fires it to his target. It's caught downfield. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Touchdown, Stanford. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive to get ready for this next down.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. And I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Play action here on first down. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. To throw, it's Moss. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Powering right past the defender. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Stanford. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add your lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? That's reeled in. It's Concepcion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Thomas. Close to the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to throw yet again. Launches downfield. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. NC State comes to the line quickly. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
After a lot of time to scan the field, fires this one to the right. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Moss. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, Cardinal. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets through here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Scanning the field. It's Thomas. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver and almost paid off for an interception.
Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Hit as he released it. He's got it, and no for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. NC State comes to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 20. Touchdown, Stanford. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.